black garlic. It looks like tar, smells like candy, and we're about to smear it all over some beef. Every month, our official taste testers decide the fate of a brand new jerky flavor. Sometimes they love it, sometimes they banish it to never be seen again. Around here, none of us know how these are ever gonna turn out, and that's why we keep these cameras rolling. But that's what we do here in the test kitchen. We chase weird ideas until they taste good. Sometimes we win, and sometimes we fail spectacularly. Today, we're probably flirting with both. We've seen black garlic jerky come through as a taste tester suggestion a few times, but the latest one kind of hit different for some reason. Maybe it was the tone of the comment, I don't know. But I read it and instantly got flashbacks to this steak that I had at a restaurant. Medium rare, of course, with a black garlic butter compound over the top. And it was incredible. It had me kind of reacting like Guga. So I guess it was at that moment that the villain origin story for this recipe began. Once that memory unlocked, it clicked. Black garlic beef jerky was finally on deck. And I think it's kind of a candidate for possibly a home run. It's sweet, it's dark, it's kind of weirdly elegant. The kind of risky flavor that just might work with our taste testers. Now, if you've never had black garlic, here's the deal. It's not like raw garlic with that identifiable bite. This is kind of garlic-ish. It's garlic that's been aged low and slow for weeks until it caramelizes from the inside out. So it's garlic-ish. That sharp bite turns into something that's sweet, savory, and insanely rich. Think molasses meets balsamic meets roasted garlic. No burn and no bite, just that umami sweetness with a little bit of tang on the back end. So if you came for that sharp vampire slaying punch, this is a different ride. It's slow, smooth, and creepy good in the best way. It turns out aging garlic this way changes everything. The color, the texture, even the smell. When you open a jar of that black garlic puree, it hits you like barbecue sauce mixed with candy and maybe a little coffee. It sounds like it shouldn't work, but it absolutely does. All right, 2-pound test batch coming up. We're starting with a base that never fails. Soy sauce, brown sugar, honey, Worcestershire, and a touch of corn syrup for that sticky shine. Then we build layers. Vinegar and lemon juice for acid, black pepper and white pepper for balance, and liquid smoke to give it a touch of that smoky flavor. I know that was a quick rundown, so if you need the full ingredient list, go ahead and screenshot this screen, or just scroll down. I've dropped it all down in the description for you. You know I got you. By this point, the smell in here is unreal. The question is, are we on to something amazing, or something I'll never admit to ever making? Time for the star ingredient, black garlic puree. It's thick, it's glossy, and it smells deep. Sweet, smoky, and a little meaty. Is that a thing? I think adding this to the mix is gonna change the whole thing. It's obviously running the show here. We'll stir in the garlic, onion, celery, and a dash of cayenne to wake it up. Layers on layers on layers on layers. Now we grab our flank steak, cut it to size, and drop it in our jerky slicing machine. This will slice everything out at just under 1/4 inch. Thin enough for chew, but thick enough to stay juicy. The machine's doing its thing, and I swear it's kind of satisfying running the meat through this thing. Once the sauce is ready, we toss it in the beef and we work it all through by hand. You want every single piece coated. No dry spots, no meat exposed edges. We want this black garlic flavor all over these pieces. Now it goes to rest in the fridge for 24 hours, or until I deal with this facial hair situation, whichever comes first. Black garlic doesn't rush, it seeps in slow. 24 hours and a little grooming later, no diddy. The beef looks like it's been marinating in liquid gold. The color deepened, the texture lightened up. It smells like steak, and I'm picking up the soy, and definitely a little bit of that sweet mystery, I guess. I don't know. When you pull it out of the bowl, it looks ready. Rich color, perfect shine, and that smell that makes you go, oh yeah. On this batch, I want the hang-dried style of jerky. So I'm gonna push all these strips on these bamboo skewers, and I'm gonna hang the skewers underneath my rack of my jerky making machine. I could just lay it down on the trays, but hang-dried jerky just chews different. That's what I'm feeling today, so that's what we're doing. Then I'm gonna dry it low and slow until it gets that perfect texture. My guess is this will probably end up somewhere around 4 or 5 hours. And while this is doing its thing, our official taste testers are getting ready to do theirs. They're the ones who decide if this flavor stays or disappears for good. Want in on that? Join the official taste testers. You can sign up for free, links in the description. And almost 5 hours later, black garlic beef jerky is finally finished. The color's deep, the shine is perfect, and the smell, there's like a heaviness to it, but in a way good things get heavy. Joey and Kenny haven't tried this yet. Well, either have I mean, nobody has. So no clues, no spoilers, just a brand new flavor and a taste test waiting to happen. So let's get them in here and see if they get black garlic out of this, or if they just call it fancy soy sauce beef. Either way, this is about to get interesting. All right, Black Garlic Beef Jerky. You guys know the name, but you don't know much else about that. It's gonna be kind of hard to describe all week. What's your expectations of black garlic? You guys know anything about black garlic?
Very little, but I'm expecting I guess a more robust garlic flavor.
I'm expecting it to taste like just a really strong garlic, I'd say.
Well, keep that in mind because black garlic doesn't play out exactly how you think. All right, so before we even taste it, just look at it. What's it telling you?
Black. It's pretty dark.
Definitely darker than I thought it was going to be.
It's got a dark, deep color to it, doesn't it? I mean,
it almost reminds me when we made that root beer jerky that one time.
oh yeah.
Looks like the burnt end of jerky.
What do you guys smell? Walk me through it.
I definitely smell soy.
Pretty soy forward, isn't it?
Soy, but there's something else in there. I can't quite pinpoint it, but
Like an onion powder almost. And up close, I don't know if you can see, but it has a sheen. It has like a real nice shine to it.
Yeah, it's got a nice, it does, doesn't it? What do you guys think of the texture? I hung dried this.
Yeah, it looks like a kippered style when you do it that way. It looks like a good piece.
yeah, it looks like it'd have a good chew to it.
Yeah.
Completely different mouthfeel, different chew to it. And, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Does it change the flavor of it? No, not necessarily, but I mean, it definitely changes the chew. All right, so we're just ready? Let's just get right to the tasting. You guys ready for it?
Got a better bite than kippered beef, I'll say that. I get what you're saying about the mouthfeel too. I like that.
I'm seeing a lot of head nods of approval over there.
The head nods you're getting from me right now are kind of me thinking through as I sort through the flavors. There's layers to it, but
First word to describe it, I'd say savory.
Is black garlic a fermented type of garlic?
yeah, so it's basically, that's exactly what it is. It's basically fermented and aged at low and slow for a long time to give it this kind of flavor profile.
Are y'all picking up on that little bit of sweetness in there too, or not?
I can see where you're getting that.
Yeah, it's mainly savory, but I can just get a little.
Yeah, yeah. It's rich, but in a good way. You know, it's a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I definitely get that savoriness like lingering around.
Yeah, you guys are kind of hitting the nail right on the head here. Here's what's going on with black garlic. It's basically just regular garlic that's aged low and slow for weeks. The sugars caramelize and the bite drops off, and you end up with something dark, rich, kind of like a balsamic molasses kind of like thing. It's sweet and savory, but without being like super heavy, and that's why it works so well in jerky.
Yeah, the caramelized would explain the sheen and that darker color.
Definitely a more complex flavor. I'd say.
Definitely.
I do feel like it's bouncing back and forth for me. I get the sweetness, but some bites it's pretty much just a straight savory.
Normally garlic gets loud really fast. Like that flavor is just dominant and like overwhelming.
Yeah, I do feel like every single bite changes just a little bit. You get some sweet, and I get some savory.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of is like a kind of like a darker version of our teriyaki.
Like teriyaki after dark.
Teriyaki after dark.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
We'll say out of all the ones we've done here in the test kitchen, this is the one I've gone back for the most amount of time.
I'm telling you, when we do these hang-dried videos, the comments flame us saying, this is stupid, this doesn't do anything. But it 1000% changes the chew and the mouthfeel of this jerky. So just try it before you hate in the comments.
We'll say the more I eat it, the better it gets.
There's some flavors that as soon as you eat it, like you immediately are hit with everything and it's identifiable. But there's some flavors, especially these layered ones, where the more you chew, the more these different layers come out. And that also changes the experience of eating it. Final couple questions. What type of person do you think would love this?
Well, as somebody who likes a lot of savory flavors, if you like savory,
Yeah.
if you like our au jus, Montreal style, anything like that,
I think it would appeal to most anyone. It's not really polarizing in any one direction. It's not overly sweet or spicy or overly savory. It's not too rich.
If you're a garlic lover and you get this black garlic, are you disappointed?
No. I think they'd be pleasantly surprised. They don't know much about it, and they try it for the first time. That's their first experience. I think most people are gonna be pleasantly surprised.
I'm a diehard garlic lover, and I'm pleasantly surprised.
So final tally. You guys keep this or you guys kill this?
Very easy call. I'd keep this.
Oh, I'd keep it 100%.
100%. Top 10? Top 10? Is this in anybody's top 10?
Oh, it's up there. Oh,
I think so.
I'd say
I
top
think so. That's a
top 10 for sure. Maybe top 5 even.
Top 5?
I feel like I could eat that entire pile. So it's really good.
He just might.
Kenny, top 10?
I think that's a safe bet.
Okay, so black garlic beef jerky, we took something weird, something different, maybe something people aren't usually used to, and made it into something that we think is good. It's smooth, it's balanced, it's not quite what you expect out of garlic, but it's good. And hey, we just dropped this brand new flavor in limited quantities, and if there's any left, down in the description, there's a link you could try to get some. But it's probably already sold out, so don't miss the next time we drop a new flavor on the 20th of every month. There's a link to sign up to be an official taste tester down in the description also. And that's it from us, so we'll see you next time in the test kitchen.
Teriyaki after dark.
Yeah, what was that about?